Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Rupi. Today's video, we are going to pick brands we're gonna kiss, marry, and kick. If you're interested in this video, then just stay tuned. So this is a video that I saw Audra at Home and Emily Han do live about 2-3 months ago. It was sometime in May and it was on Emily Han's channel. I am going to link the video down below, and if I know how to, I'll link it in the cards as well so that you guys can watch it. It was live, so it'll be a live playback, and obviously, you know, those are a little bit longer. But I mean, it helps creators out when you go ahead and watch their videos back and get them some watch time and some views. So either way, you'll be doing someone a service. So I really loved when they did this. I think the idea was given to them by Sincerely Alex over on Instagram. I will link their Instagram down below. Wow, that was a little bit slow. I don't know what's going on up here, but I will link their Instagram down below if you want to check it out. They do like a lot of nail polish posts and then polishes and palettes are usually inspired by nail polish. So that's really, really cool. So you can check their channel, or I mean their page out over on Instagram. I just thought it was a really fun video. So back in May, I asked you guys over on Instagram to send me 3 brands to put up against one another. So we're going to go ahead and go through some of these brands. I have gone ahead and taken screenshots from the little question thing, you know, the ones that pop up and looking like this. I don't think I'm gonna screenshot and put this up here, but I will have either like the brand logos or something going up here that, you know, will let them battle against one another. But the first round of brands is Natasha Denona, Charlotte Tilbury, and Mama Pat. Okay. So, okay, I have a lot of Natasha Denona and I have a lot of Charlotte Tilbury. I don't have a lot of Mama Pat. I think I want to kiss Mama Pat. I think I want to kiss Mama Pat only because it's super expensive, and I feel like there are things that I want to try, but the things that I have tried, I'm not really blown away by. Like, I just feel like everything is overhyped because it's Mama Pat. And while she is amazing and just, you know, worthy of all of the things, I just can't. I don't know if I want to commit, you know? Charlotte, I can kick because Charlotte, I'm sorry, darling, but you seem to be doing the same shit over and over again. We need to stop. So that leaves Natasha Denona. I have a lot of things I love by Natasha Denona. I'm wearing one of her highlighters today. I'm wearing her foundation today. And I've recently been really loving her palettes, and I have a few of them in my collection. So, Natasha, will you marry me? I mean the makeup brand, not you as a person, because I'm already married, so I don't know how that would work, you know? But that, I don't know, that's how I would go with that one. So, Mama, I want to kiss you. Natasha, I want to marry you. And Charlotte, bye, darling. Okay, the next one is Davina, Tara Moons, and JD Glow. Why do you do this to me? Oh, this is hard. I think I want to marry Davina. You guys know I love Davina. I have almost all of like their special collections. I just don't have the newest one because I didn't feel a need for it in my collection right now, and I was spending a lot of money on other things at the time, so I didn't bother buying them yet. Maybe Black Friday, I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're going to go on any more sale than they already are, so it's fine. Tara Moons, I think I will go ahead and kiss you because we like to do that kind of thing, right? I think you like to do that with me. Anyways, I have a lot of Tara Moons too. I don't have as much Tara Moons, I guess, as I have Davina. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I should battle it out and see how many of each brands shadows I have. JD Glow is a brand that I really enjoy, but I don't love that they do the gigantic 37mm pans, and so that's the only reason I'm gonna kick them. Otherwise, I really like them and they're very affordable, so I don't know. I guess I can't say that. So I'm gonna take that back and I'm just gonna kick them. Sorry, JD. Oh gosh. Some of you guys just really gave me interesting ones. The next one is, there's a little devil face by it. So Morphe, Joffrey Starfish, and Hourglass. Ugh. I don't even want to touch Joffrey Starfish. We're just gonna kick them to the curb. That one's gone. Easy peasy. Ugh. No thank you. Now between Morphe and Hourglass, darn it, I really don't wanna, I don't want to do anything with either of them. Okay. Oh, I just moved my camera. I'm sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to push you out of the way. I think that, okay, I know Hourglass is a jerk, but I feel like I don't like Morphe more. I don't know. I don't really want to do either of these, so I'm just gonna say this is one of those things that my parents are forcing me into. It's like a super, super arranged marriage, and I have no choice but to just do it. So I guess I'm marrying Hourglass. And then because I married Hourglass, I got really, really, really upset that I decided to go make out with Morphe just to get back at them. Hell is going on in my head? I don't know. Anyways, that one was from Kelly. Thanks, Kelly. The three glams: Glam Shop, Glam Light, and Glaminatrix. Okay, so Glam Shop I want to marry for sure, because they are just, while I feel like they're turning into the ColourPop of Europe, I don't know, their stuff is really good, minus the matte shadows I'm not really a fan of, but everything else is great. So I think I'll marry Glam Shop, because then I could probably not have to pay the crazy amount of shipping and duties and stuff, and I could just, like, you know, we're together, so what's mine is yours, right? Glam Light I've not tried yet, so I think I want to kiss Glam Light. Their shimmers seem really, really beautiful from what I've seen. I really wanted to try the Michaela palette, but one, it was just too big for me, and two, I don't really need that much more color in my life. I have so many colorful eyeshadow palettes right now, so I don't know. You know? Yeah. Glaminatrix, I love you, but your shipping, I mean, it's not crazy expensive. I paid worse, but you're just so far away. You're just so far away that I'm gonna have to kick you. But, I mean, we can meet up later. Totally, we can meet up later. I won't tell anybody. So, Danny sent in Adept, Pat McGrath, and Makeup Revolution. I feel like this one's easier. I'm gonna kick Makeup Revolution because just get out of here. Just get out of here. As for kissing and marrying between Adept and Pat McGrath, I think I'm gonna go ahead and still kiss Pat McGrath, but I'm gonna marry Adept because their shadows are just, I haven't played with my new Ninhydrin palette yet, but I can't wait to. But they're just something else, you know? So that is what we're gonna do. Kendra. Guys, why are you doing this to me? So the next three brands are Kat Von D, Jeffree Star, and Hank and Henry. Okay, I think I'm gonna marry Kat. We're not gonna call it Kat Von D. We're gonna call it KVD, Vegan Beauty, or whatever they are. Anyways, Here's the thing with that brand too. I'm just gonna say this. I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but they should have just rebranded completely, because the only thing KVD ever will stand for in our brains is Kat Von D. Anyways, that being said, KVD, whatever that brand is called, is the one that I'll marry, because I do love their products and they have nothing to do with her anymore. So I'm okay marrying them. Hank and Henry, man, they did some shitty stuff. So did Joffrey Starfish. What do I pick? You know, okay. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I think I'm gonna kiss Jeffree Star. And here's why. I'm not gonna kiss Hank and Henry. I'm gonna kick them to the curb as far away as possible, where Pennywise can grab them and pull them underneath the little gutter thing, because when it comes to mocking people and making fun of people because of their mental health, I don't stand for that shit at all whatsoever. You're not getting a dime. Not a dime, not a minute of my time, not a second of my time. You can go to hell, you know? So as long as it's just one kiss, I guess I'm kissing, you know who. Why? Okay, so the next one is Milani versus L'Oreal versus CoverGirl. Thank you. This is a little bit easier. I think that I'm gonna kick, actually, this might be a little bit hard. I don't know which one to kick. I think if I'm gonna marry one of them, I will marry, actually no. Okay, I'm gonna kiss Milani. I'm gonna kiss Milani because I love their blushes, but I don't really know much else about their brand besides the blushes. But the blushes are phenomenal. I love them. The cream ones, the powder ones, all of them. I love them, especially the baked blushes. Between L'Oreal and CoverGirl, they are two brands that I love mascara and stuff from. I think that I'm gonna have to kiss CoverGirl. No. Do I like CoverGirl Lash Blast more than Lash Paradise? Beyond mascara, I don't really use anything from these brands. I'm just trying to think what I have. No, you know what? I'm going to marry CoverGirl. I'm going to kick L'Oreal, and I'm going to kiss Milani. Yeah. CoverGirl has a really cute palette coming out, so that's the only reason I'm like, I'm going to marry them. But no, for that Lash Blast mascara, always. Next is Natasha Denona versus Danessa Myricks versus Pat McGrath Labs. Girl, this is so hard. Why'd you do this to me? Okay, between these three, I think I'm gonna have to marry Danessa Myricks because I love Danessa Myricks, not just as a brand, but as a makeup artist. I think she is phenomenal. I love watching all of her reels. I think her color fixes are an amazing formula. Her highlighter palette is beautiful. Her Duet Balm is beautiful. Her contour balm, amazing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna marry Danessa. And I think in this instance, I'm gonna kiss Natasha. I think I'm gonna kick Pat McGrath. I'm really sorry, you guys. Don't come at me, okay? Just don't come at me in the comments. I don't know. I don't understand the hype. That's just me though. You know what? If I kick Pat McGrath, you can marry Pat McGrath. So take it that way. I'm doing you a favor. Okay, next is Tara Moons versus Davina versus Sydney Grace. This one's really easy for me. I'm gonna marry Davina. I'm gonna kiss Tara Moons, and I'm gonna kick Sydney Grace goodbye. I don't love Sydney Grace formula. That might be, I don't know, one of the most differing opinions in the indie beauty community. I just think their shimmer formula's nice, and their matte formula's nice, but it hard patents like crazy. I just think there's a lot of hype. I don't know. It's fine. You know that whole scene with Ross where he's like,
I'm fine. Totally fine. I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky, because really, I'm fine.
That's how I feel about Sydney Grace. So that was kind of an easy one for me. Another one I have here is ABH versus ColourPop versus Urban Decay. I think I'm going to marry Urban Decay because there's like a long lost relationship there that we have. You know, Urban Decay was like my first love. Yeah. I'm going to have to marry my first love, you know. ABH I feel like I had a good fling with. So I'm going to say I kiss. I'm going to kiss them again. I'm going to kiss ABH. ColourPop. They just do too much for me. It's really overwhelming. So I think that I can't let that energy into my life, you know. So I think I'm going to kick them. Sorry, ColourPop. You're affordable, you're great, and all of the things. You're just not for me, you know. There's some good ones in here. Okay, so MAC versus Makeup Forever versus Inglot. So I think that, guys, MAC is another one that was like a first love. I think I'm going to marry MAC. And I was going to say Inglot, but the only thing from Inglot that I actually love is their gel liner, the AMC gel liner. But MAC has the Black Track Fluid line, which I also love. And they have paint pots and all those things and other things. I love their eyeshadows. So I think I'm going to marry MAC. I think I'm going to kick Inglot. And I think I'm going to kiss Makeup Forever because I haven't used a whole lot from them. But what I have tried from them, I do really seem to enjoy. I don't know. I think that's how I'm going to go with those ones. The next is Tom Ford versus Gucci versus Chanel. Okay, so I think I would marry Tom Ford because one of my best friends is Stephen Ford, and I'm just gonna pretend that they're related, and this way I can be like in my best friend's family. So I'm gonna marry Tom Ford, and I think I want to kiss Gucci. I think I'm gonna kiss. No, do I want to kiss Chanel or do I want Miss Coco or do I want Gucci? You know what? No, I'm gonna kiss Chanel. I'm gonna kick Gucci mainly for a couple hiccups that they've had in their fashion lines that don't make me happy, like the time they tried saying that sick turbans were a fashion trend. Yeah, I'm gonna kick Gucci. I'm gonna kiss Chanel, and I'm gonna marry Tom Ford. Steven, we're about to be family. Woo! The next one is Wet n Wild versus LA Colors versus LA Pro Girl. What is the difference between the latter two? LA Pro Girl, the one that I like the concealer from. I don't know what LA Colors is. I think I'm gonna marry Wet n Wild. I'm gonna kiss LA Pro Girl, and I'm gonna kick LA Colors because I don't know who they are. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know who you are. I feel like they did nail polishes, but I could be wrong. And they sold them in stores like Urban Planet and stuff in Canada. I used to work there. I remember seeing nail polishes that were called LA something. Natalia. She said maybe the indie god children. Cleona, Davina, the bunny one. Is it Blend Bunny? Yeah, I think she means Blend Bunny. So Cleona, Davina, and Blend Bunny. Oh, honey. Okay, I love the Blend Bunny palette. It's so good. And Cleona, oh, I think I want to marry Cleona. One, because they're Canadian. Two, because their shadows are just simply gorgeous. I do have another order coming in from them from their round pan bundles, and I'm super excited to try those. That should be like the last of my singles, that and one other order, I think. So I think I'm going to marry Cleona. Oh, why'd you have to put Davina and Blend Bunny and Cleona in one? What the heck? You know what? Oh, this is hard. Okay, I'm gonna marry Cleona. This is really difficult. I'm gonna marry Cleona, and for Davina, I'm going to... Deandra, please don't take it personally. I think I'm gonna kick it because I think I need Blend Bunny to go with my shinies. But I married you twice. That counts for something, right? I feel so bad. But yeah. Someone else gave me Cleona, Terra Moons, and Davina. Did I do that one already? I don't know if I did that one already. I don't think I did that one already. So in this case, I think I will, oh, I'm gonna marry Cleona, I'm gonna kiss Davina, and I'm gonna kick Tara Moons for a little bit. I don't know, now I feel like I'm just doing like, oh, I already did this for you, so let's pick a different brand. I don't know. Someone suggested Tom Ford, Charlotte Tilbury, and Hourglass. Okay, in this instance, I'm gonna kick Hourglass because obvious reasons. Tom Ford, I think I'll marry you, and Charlotte, I think we're just gonna kiss this time, darling. I think that's more than enough, you know. Okay, and then there were ones that were given individually because the assignment was not understood. That's fine. Another one, KBD, Fenty Beauty, and Charlotte Tilbury. I think that I will marry Fenty Beauty because they have some amazing products. I think I will kiss Charlotte Tilbury, and I will kick KBD because, I don't know, I think out of the three, it's probably my least used brand. Milani, Maybelline, and L'Oreal. So this is similar to a previous one, but a little bit different. I will marry Maybelline. I will kick L'Oreal because other than the Lash Paradise and the Lash Voluminous Mascara, there's not really a whole lot I try from their brand, and I think I'll keep kissing with Milani. And then we have Denori. Wait, that's not a brand. That's not a brand. I was reading Dior, Chanel, and Chantecaille, and it just turned into Dior Uniel. I don't know what that was. Okay, so Dior, Chanel, and Chantecaille. I think I am going to... I'm gonna kick Chantecaille. Please, I know there's a bunch of you out there that love Chantecaille. I just don't understand. I don't understand the hype, so I'm okay. Chanel I want to kiss in this instance because it's a brand I haven't tried anything from and I want to try something. I think I have a sample mascara, but that's about it. That's as bougie as it gets over here, okay? And then Dior I'm going to kiss because, or marry because I love their highlighter. I've had it. It's probably one of my first highlighters I ever bought as like a solo bougie highlighter. I love that highlighter, so that's how I will go with that one. Tarte, Too Faced, and Urban Decay. Ooh, I'm gonna marry my first love, Urban Decay, but out of Tarte and Too Faced, I don't know, I haven't really tried a whole lot from each brand. Tarte used to have some of my favorite blush formula and since have not been so favorite. I have recently I have been itching to try a Too Faced palette because I kind of regretted not getting the holiday palette last year, like that ginger spice gingerbread, you know what I'm talking about, the tin ones. I think I'm gonna try one this year. So Too Faced, let's kiss. Let's try this out. Let's see how this goes. As for Tarte, it's not really a brand that I'm intrigued by. I think the only thing to this day that I've ever wanted is the Tarte Toasted palette, and I've never bought it. So yeah, I think I'm okay. They have some good empty palettes though. If you want some good empty palettes, they have some really good ones. But yeah, I think that's how we're gonna go with that. Stephen Ford, MAC, Fenty, and Danessa Myricks. Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's hard. Okay, I think I'm going to marry Danessa again because there's just so much amazingness there, right? No, I'm not going to do that. No, actually, nope, I'm gonna marry my first love, MAC, because they would have everything that I need product wise and things that I would actually enjoy, like different types of products I would actually enjoy, because they have a concealer I love. They have so many different types of products I've already tried that I love. So I think I'm gonna marry MAC. If I had to kiss out of Fenty and Danessa, I think I'm gonna kiss Fenty because there's more there that I like. And for Danessa, because I love Danessa's products, but because I feel like there's more limitations and I have to be really creative and I don't want to be creative all the time. I just want to be kind of like not, that I'm gonna have to kick Danessa. No, I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna kiss Danessa and I'm gonna kick Fenty. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm gonna marry MAC. I'm gonna kiss Danessa, and I'm going to kick Fenty out of this equation. Danessa, Pat, Natasha. I think we already did that one. I'm pretty sure we had that one. Let me check. Yeah, we had Danessa, Pat, Natasha, so not going to do that again. We have Tarte, Benefit, and Too Faced. I think I'm going to kick Benefit. No, I'm going to... yeah, I'm going to kick Benefit. I'll kiss Tarte in this instance because the brand maybe I'll want to try out. I have a couple things from them. I have something that's sentimental to me from Tarte. So yeah, I think I'll kiss Tarte and I'll marry Too Faced. That's kind of a weird, I don't know. None of those brands are like in my face, you know. Tara Moons, Sydney Grace, and JD Glow. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and kick Sydney Grace again because it's the least impressive brand out of the three in my personal opinion. I'm going to marry Tara Moons, and I think I'm going to kiss JD Glow because I'd like to try a little more from them. I just hope that they come out with smaller pan sizes for people like me who don't want large pans. I do want to try out other things from them. I hear their highlighters are great, and they've got a bunch of other products that are really good that I haven't tried. So I think that I would like to. The next one is Nomad, Shroud, and Menagerie. So I think in this instance, this is a hard one. I think I'll marry Shroud. I haven't tried Shroud, but I'm going to marry Shroud because I feel like the aesthetic of their brand, the vibe of their brand is something that I would enjoy. I think that with Nomad, I have a few Nomad products, but I haven't really tried them a whole lot. So I think I'm going to say I'm going to kiss Nomad. I do have some Menagerie singles, but I think I'm going to kick Menagerie. They're just a little not my cup of tea, you know? So I think that's how I'm going to go about it. I would marry Nomad, but it's like, I feel like because I have Nomad in my collection and I haven't tried it, I can't commit yet, you know? Just can't commit yet I'll commit to Shroud that I've never tried before, but it's a fantasy, you know. Then we have Davina, Cleona, and Adept. Okay, I feel like I should just marry Davina in every instance. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to marry Cleona, I'm going to kiss Davina, and I'm going to kick Adept. I think with Davina and Cleona, it's just kind of self-explanatory why I keep them at those, you know, top two tiers. For Adept, the only reason I am kicking them is because they're discontinuing the Plain Jane and all those good palettes. Like, don't do it. Keep them around. I know they're coming back with Plain Jane one more time in the fall with 2 surprise shades, or you can buy the palette as is. I think I might buy it maybe with the surprise shades. We'll see. But yeah, that's the only reason. But I know they're coming out with a new formula. I'm super excited to try what they've got coming in store for us. So that's really, really good. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see, right? We don't know. If it can get better than what it already is, then it's going to be amazing. Okay, the next one is Pat McGrath, Natasha Denona, and Tom Ford. I think that I'm going to marry Natasha Denona. I'm going to kiss Pat McGrath, and I'm going to kick Tom Ford only because I feel like with the Tom Ford shadows, there's not something as special as there is with the Pat McGrath ones, or as people like to say there is. But I definitely think there's not as much oomph, you know, factor there. So I think that's the only reason I'm gonna kick Tom Ford, because you only get quads and they're pretty pricey. And for like $60 more, I could just buy a bigger eyeshadow palette. I don't know. I don't think that makes any sense why I'm doing it that way, but that's it. The next one is Tara Moons, Cleona, and Davina. I think that we already did that one, so I'm going to move on. We have Tom Ford, Gucci, and Charlotte Tilbury. I don't remember if we did this, but I'm going to kick Gucci for reasons as mentioned earlier. I think that I'm going to marry Tom Ford again. Steven, let's be besties. We already kind of are, you know. And Charlotte, I'm just going to give you another little kiss. The last one is Huda Beauty, which is funny that we haven't seen Huda Beauty pop up at all so far. Huda Beauty, Fenty Beauty, and Rare Beauty. I think that I'm going to marry Huda Beauty. I love Huda Beauty's eyeshadow formula. I love the Glowish line. You guys know I've been loving that line. There are many products from Huda that I do love. I think I'm going to kiss Fenty because, again, they have a lot of stuff that I love, a lot of stuff I haven't yet tried out that I do want to try out. And Rare Beauty, while it seems like a really nice brand, and I do love Selena Gomez, probably not as much as my friend Kendall, but I don't know, it's just not a brand that's intriguing to me. Like, I bought a bunch of stuff in the beginning and I just since haven't been very floored by their items. So I think that's the only reason that I'm going to kick them. But yeah, that is where Rare Beauty's gonna go. That was probably the most different one. Like, I feel like all of them were kind of similar vibes except for that one. So there it is. Those are the brands that I will kiss, marry, and kick. Obviously, you know, we had to use terminology that was YouTube safe. So if I could have used the, you know, the other terminology, I would have, but I don't think I can. Let me know what you think about this video concept. I know my energy was probably not as great, but I'm a little bit congested. My throat's still kind of not the best. And I was trying to figure out what it was, and I think I've finally come down to it. It's a mix of allergies. It's a mix of the forest fire smog getting to my throat because I do get seasonal asthma due to environmental impacts, and also Apollo's been shedding like crazy. So I think it's just like an accumulation of, you know, dust, smoke, and life is great. Life is great over here. Anywho, that is all for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know out of any of the combos, what are the brands that you would kiss, marry, or kick? Or I think even better would be if you have a channel or something, do this. Like, do this video. Ask us over on Instagram to, you know, name some brand trios out for you, and then you can do it as well. I think when Audra and Emily did this, it was so fun, probably more fun than when I'm doing it, but I wanted to do it anyways because I asked you guys and I'm like, I never did it, and it's been like 2 or 3 months now, so might as well, you know, do that video because it's been on my list, and I want it to be like another 2-3 months down the road and I still haven't done it yet, so thought we would do it today. Yeah, so that is all. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I probably said that 5 times now that I'm thinking back to it, but I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe, be kind, and be healthy. Bye.